Hello YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different, as you can tell. This is not a vlog. Well, not really. I just wanted to chit chat with you all, and I didn't really want to do like a sit down video. I just wanted to chat, you know. So I thought the car would be the best place. So the topic that I want to talk about today may be kind of controversial. I'm not really sure if that makes any sense, but it is something that I am passionate about, and that is my take on what not to do at, I was about to say at a stoplight, what not to do in a luxury store. Now, the difference between my video and some others that you will see on the channel is that even though it is titled that, I don't know. I'm not of the one that I think you absolutely should do these things. However, I think it's a good idea, and I will get into that in this video. So if you are interested in finding out my viewpoints of that, please keep watching. So I have watched at least one video of like how you should act or whatnot in a luxury or designer store, and there was one in particular that I watched that I really want to have a comment on. I completely forget her name. I've watched a few of her videos. I'll have it linked in the cards so you can check it. But she said something, and in essence, I really agree with it. And I'll go ahead and play that for you all.
You have to dress a certain way. I'd obviously be respectful and polite, just like you would be going into any other store. But you don't have to act a certain way. You don't have to put on a mask. You don't have to dress a certain way.
Like I said, I agree with her. However, sadly, that is not the case. Now, I don't want to make this too political, maybe, but you know, appearance does, I think, have something to do with how you are treated in a luxury store. It may be different for her and for her experience, because one, I'm sure that she goes into stores that she frequents quite often, so she has her own SA, you know, sales associate and everything. And also, you know, she's got blonde hair. She looks like the stereotypical person that would shop in one of those stores. However, does that mean that somebody should be treated differently than someone else? No. I absolutely agree with her point that, you know, everybody's, well, I say everybody's money is the same, but it's not. But everybody's money is good in that shop. There's a better way to put it. You know, it doesn't matter if somebody makes $1 million and just wants to blow their money on a handbag that they just saw on a whim, or if somebody really saved for a certain bag and they fell in love with it and they finally worked hard and got the money and they can go in and get it. It does not matter. Now, my own personal experience, I know that I have done a few unboxings of luxury goods on here, so I'm not gonna go on here and, you know, do like a pity party of, oh, you know, it's me. But I've worked hard for those bags. I continue to work hard to pay for those bags. But a lot of the stuff I have purchased online, because I don't live near a store or close enough to a store. The closest one would either be Nashville or Charlotte, and those are several hours away. So I don't really have the quick access to a shop. Another reason is the last time I shopped there, I'll have it in the cards, but I had a really bad experience and it left a bad taste in my mouth. Like, I love Louis Vuitton. I've always loved Louis Vuitton. I've always wanted one. Like, my Speedy love, like, I've always wanted a Speedy, you know, ever since I first saw one, like, in middle school, I've wanted one. And then I really started wanting the one I have when I was a freshman in college. And I was finally able, like, my parents, for my birthday gift that year, they knew that I had gone through a rough patch, like, mentally in my life. So they wanted to do something special for my birthday and get me the bag that I always wanted. But when me and my mom went in the store, we were treated horribly. Like, I'll explain more in that video. You can go watch it. But long story short, in case you don't want to go watch that one, nobody greeted us. Nobody said, hi, hello, we'll be with you in a minute. You know, except for the security guard. The security guard was super nice. I really wish even now that I got his name. But he had to actually get one of the SAs to help us because they were not wanting to help us. And even if somebody is going in the store and looking, at the very least, they should say, hi, is there anything I can do for you? Someone says, no, we're just browsing. Okay. And then leave it at that. So, and you know, we weren't dressed like slobs either, which again, like I said, shouldn't matter, but it will. I'm sorry to say it will. So, with all of that being said and all of my rambling, how to act in a luxury store to get the best experience. Number one, I would say, is to treat others the way you want to be treated. And I feel like that should go more toward the sales associates than the person. But don't be rude. You know, I have worked both in food service and retail service, so when I'm in a store shopping or I'm through a drive-thru, I always try to remember how I was in that situation and treat that person with the same respect that I wanted when I was in that position. You know, they are working. You're not better than them because they're working in that position. You know, maybe that's their dream job. I would love to be a customer sales person at Louis Vuitton. Like, that would be the dream. If my city opened a Louis Vuitton up, I would be applying faster than you could say Louis Vuitton. But again, you know, don't have that mentality of, oh, well, I'm coming in here shopping, so I'm better than you because you're serving me. No, that's not the case. But also, don't go in there thinking that it's okay if they treat you bad because, you know, you're trying to be rude. After our experience, like, I had Louis Vuitton sent me a thing that's like, please tell us about your experience. And I did. I went off on the thing. And the manager of the store even called me. And, you know, being polite, but I told her, I was like, I didn't appreciate the way that we were treated. And she tried to write it off as they were super busy. And I said, look, I've worked in retail. I understand how busy that times can get. I get it. I said, we didn't care to wait. It was the fact that nobody stopped and looked at us and said hello, or even acknowledged that we were living, breathing human beings. Said, I did not appreciate that at all. So she said she was going to talk to her employees to work on that. I highly doubt she did, but, you know, it's whatever. So, yeah, don't be afraid to, when you get the, why did I do that? Don't be afraid to let somebody know how you were treated, if you were treated poorly. Some other things I want to touch on just really quickly. Be respectful. You know, don't go in, cause a scene. Don't vlog. I've seen a lot of things from people that, like, the stores don't like when people go in with their cameras. Like, it's okay to take pictures, like, if you're of you holding the bag and stuff, if you want to see it, but don't go in there vlogging. And if you're with a group of friends, like, don't go in there and, you know, joke around, be loud, because chances are you will not be taken seriously. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. And lastly, I'm just going to say this, but again, this is stuff that I think you should do to have a good experience. I'm not saying that you need to do it, but this is, you know, my opinion. I think if you want the best service, that you should dress nicely. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to save up even more money and buy a whole designer outfit. That's far from what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you know, if you know that you're going to go into one of these luxury stores, and, you know, even if you have been saving all of your money to buy that bag, don't go in with like Crocs on and like sweatpants that have holes in them and a t-shirt, you know, because I mean, if that's all you have, fine, do it. I'm just saying, chances are you're not going to have the experience that you want. Sad to say. You know, do I wish that things would change and we wouldn't be like that? Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, Walmart makes beautiful clothes now. You could get a nice Walmart dress or a nice, I say suit, but, you know, Shein makes some really great stuff, or Shein. You can always buy something on there if you don't have the money to like go to Zara or whatever. But you really, if you want that good experience, again, I'm just saying, like, this isn't what I believe you should, like, you need to do. But if you want a good customer service experience, it would probably be better to hedge your bets and dress the part. So fake it till you make it, you know. So, I mean, that's the world we live in, unfortunately, you know. And there's always, if you're too afraid to go in the store, you can always buy it online. It's still a really good experience because you get beautiful packaging. And, you know, it's fun to unbox it and see it for the first time. So, and there's also, you can always go the pre-owned route, or the pre-loved, as I like to call it. Fashionphile, I've bought one bag from them. I absolutely love the experience because, as you saw, when I unboxed my Mulberry Alexa bag, they had confetti in there. So there's always different options if you are afraid to go into the store. But that's going to do it for this video. I know that it was super random and super all over the place, but these were just my thoughts that I wanted to get out from a different perspective of someone that doesn't go into the shops all the time and has had that negative experience. Leave your thoughts down below. Please keep it nice and, you know, neutral. You can express your opinion without being super rude about it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.